hard for me to lose it all.
That is rough.
Yeah, but in the end, it doesn't matter.
Is that what we're doing?
Linkin Park quotes? Yeah.
I don't know why.
I was thinking about renaming the show Linkin Park Speaking.
That's pretty good.
And then we just quote Linkin Park the whole time. It's just something I've been toying with. Trying to reconfigure the show.
Are you trying to reconfigure the show?
No. Not unless we're including Linkin Park.
Well, I mean, that's good.
It's the only improvement we could make on the
podcast. With Chester Bennington gone now, we could put Brandon Fraser in there.
Jesus.
I was going to...
I was talking to him about it, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, Frey. And he was like, yo.
Hey, yo, be Frey.
Yeah.
Be Frey.
Yeah. It's like a ray of beef. Like you have a ray gun and it shoots out beef. You have a cautionary tale.
I have a cautionary tale. So I understand that when you make your email address, that like you don't consider the professional ramifications of your email address, right? Like, I mean, you make it, maybe you have a professional email address, but you've got like one that you fuck off with. Well, most businesses now, even when you're in the interview process, you have to give an email address, right? So we hired a temp. His name is Blake, and he's adorable. Blake is an audio technician, which is great because we can use him for... I've been like tapping into his knowledge on all kinds of fun stuff. But we had to get him cleared for a special like clearance, and he had to give his email address, and the email address was going to go up the chain. So I would think most people have more than one email address. You guys both have more than one email address, right? Okay. So his name's Blake. Remember that. So he's like, yeah, my email address is Big D 420, and there's so much there to unravel. It's like a gift. Because I was like, first I thought I heard Big B, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's weird. Like, you're not a rapper, but Big Blake, but it's not. It's Big D. So, I mean, there's no D in his name. So it's got to be the dick. So he's like, yo.
I don't know about that. Because I've seen a dictionary or two in my life. And the D section...
420 is his birth date, right?
The D section is very thick.
It's thick. It's Big D.
It's thicker than Q's, I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, but that's small. D doesn't beat the average. It's not enough to gloat about.
Okay, if you say so.
So you've got Big D, and then you've got the obvious joke, which is probably the greatest joke that's ever been told, which is just the number 420.
So good.
It's so good, and when you think about it, this is for a government clearance. So he's already saying right at the door, which one of them is a nice thing to know. Got a big dick.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. But you're already gonna fail a drug test.
So,
like, should you even bother?
Did you ask him to make a new email, or
Nope.
did you just forward that one?
Push that one right through.
No, you didn't.
Absolutely, because that's the gift that keeps on giving. So I figured the next guy up the chain with his hypothetical podcast is nailing it.
Yeah,
nailing it. And there's going to be that one guy that listens to, like Anthony, the guy who listens to both of our podcasts, is going to hear them both, and he's going to hear like a Passover story.
Yeah.
Like a legend.
Jesus.
Given on to everybody. So
it's amazing.
The twist of the story, the email address is mine.
That's pretty good. I always worry that my handle is too close.
To Big D?
No, to 420.
Oh.
So
421.
Yeah.
So my dad made his email address jmalt42. And then he made my brother's email address jmalt421. So then he made my email address tjmalt421. So it's just a natural evolution for all of our email addresses.
Sure.
Totally makes sense in that context.
Yeah. But now you're the stoner.
Every time I think about it, it's 420 plus 1.
See, and
my only response to that is I always live above the influence.
That's good.
And that's like my only saving grace is if I happen to talk about the fact that it's 420, it's actually 421.
A paragon of good deeds.
I have an accidental almost weed email address as well.
Do you?
Yes. So I used to.
I hope it's just I smoke so much. Drink so much.
It's just blunt money.
Yeah.
But, no,
It's really close to a weed addict.
I used to work and write for a site, Substance TV, and I wanted an email that wasn't the .substance TV. I just wanted something that was extra, so I made smurphysubstance@gmail.com, and never even clicked.
Smurfy substance.
Yeah, Smurfy Substance. So I'm kind of proud of that one too.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I still give that one out, and I'm like, yeah, what up?
Just know
Yeah.
some substance. Welcome to this week's episode of Hypothetically Speaking. I'm Tyler Malter. With me, as always,
Big D.
And
John Reed.
we did it backwards that time,
Yeah,
guys.
that's good.
I'm glad you could roll with the punches. This week, our question is, drum roll, please. Okay, that's enough. Why'd you put it so?
Yeah, I have to stop banging on the table.
Yeah, it's real.
I listen to one; it's no good, and I'm
real bad.
notorious for banging on the table.
You almost did it just then.
Just then,
Oh my god.
Big D, that was my dick coming out. Banger.
This week's episode, we're talking about if you could only visit one store and one restaurant the rest of your lives, what would you choose?
I've got terrible news.
What is that?
Absolutely misunderstood the
God
question.
damn.
Like, no, seriously, I really did. And we just talked about it. We reiterated the questions right before the podcast.
Yeah.
Even got it wrong then. So I heard it more as a clarification, an extension of one store or one restaurant. Like if you said one store, that we might single out restaurants, and not include them. So you were trying to say one or the other, but I'm covered.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
Yep.
No, we picked the same one?
Yeah, buddy, we did. The only place you ever need to go. That's why I'm going first. IKEA.
Oh,
You didn't pick IKEA?
no.
Well, what the hell's a restaurant in a store that's not IKEA? What are you going to Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? All right, let's do mine first. We'll get to your dumb slinky store.
God damn it.
IKEA.
We have so many toys.
I know, but IKEA is just top notch. I mean, they have a whole, they have houses, they have apartments there.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking break-in Nerf gun wars are going to be great. They have fake windows, you can shoot stuff out.
You don't live there.
No, I know,
It's
but
just
it's
the only store you can shop at.
So when I took the gravity of the question and basically made it like I'm living there. So I thought that I really could. It would be like the Buffalo. I could use every part of the store. And I mean, the food is good. I love Swedish meatballs. So I'm down there, and
They serve Swedish meatballs at IKEA.
dude, they have a buffet.
I've never been inside an IKEA.
Oh my god! Shut the podcast.
Ordered online. I've ordered
No,
online.
No,
I've
we're
never
going to
been.
drive there.
Dude, no, okay.
It's 2.5 hours and it'll be worth it.
I'm gonna break down IKEA for you because it's fucking.
Can I
brilliant.
do it first? The selling point.
Yeah.
The most important thing of IKEA. They have grocery carts.
Uh-huh.
And the wheels move 360.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
All the wheels. So at the grocery store, you have the back wheels stationary always forward.
Right.
And the front wheels swivel.
Right.
Not at IKEA.
So it's like, it's like the German shopping carts because they swivel, all the wheels swivel and you can move sideways.
IKEA's from Sweden.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
Sweden.
Oh, that's right.
So
So you're already at home.
Do you have to put the quarter in for the...
Nope.
Okay.
IKEA's better than that.
free. The IKEA is incredible because it's a prison. So you walk into IKEA and they take you to the second floor, right away.
Yeah.
They're like, here, get on this escalator, get to the second floor.
Yeah, there's just an escalator.
And
There's nothing else.
You see people and I'm telling you this story because I just recently broke my IKEA cherry. I popped my IKEA cherry.
Really?
Yeah, well, yeah, because I don't live near one. It's 2.5 hours away, and I always drove
Worth
past
it.
it, and I was like, "Come on, now!" It's like a furniture store. It's not gonna be great. So when you go in, you see one directional traffic. That's the first thing I really noticed. You're going up one direction, and everybody's leaving from an entirely different direction. And it's the other side of a big old building. Imagine going into a Lowe's,
Right.
and everyone's on one side going in, and the other side is going out. And that was the warning. Because no one is getting halfway through IKEA and going, wait a minute, I want to go back. No, you have to press forward. So IKEA is designed in a way that it's a labyrinth. It feels like you could get lost at any minute, but it's a straight. They've crafted it into a direct path through the whole thing.
There's arrows on the floor, so you don't get lost.
Right.
But it's just like you're walking through every corner of every aisle in an actual store.
But it's massive. So it has this Mary Poppins quality to it. Like, you go inside and it's already a massive building, but you feel like you've been in there for an eternity.
Yeah.
And like, somebody has got to be like Truman Show right when you leave, like reorganizing the same space for you to go through. Like you're running in circles. It's so crazy. And they advertise their furniture, all their appliances, all the shit you can find on online. They have carefully crafted its location in the store, and it's not just like shit on shelves. So like, you'll round the corner and you're in an apartment. So like, imagine this room, and there's like desks and there's freaking bookshelves and paintings and everything, and it's set up to look like somebody's home, but everything has a price tag on it, and they're like, this is how it is in your house. And then you go into the kitchen area, and they built a fucking kitchen, and there's like, it's just a kitchen with 1 million cupboards. And you're like, what's that? Oh yeah, that looks great. And you can buy the thing, you can buy the countertop, you can buy the freaking floor that you're walking on. All of it is available for you to buy.
So you just walk around with like a little notepad and you just write down the numbers. And then you go through this giant labyrinth, which is the entire building's top floor. And then you go to the bottom floor, and the bottom floor is a giant warehouse, and it looks exactly like a Home Depot. Except there's all these aisles, and every item is boxed up, ready for you to grab. So you like that lamp, you go over to this aisle, here's all the lamps. You grab a box off the shelf, the lamp is in the box. You walk up to the cash register, you pay.
It's brilliant. There are people in every section that will kind of help you. This is where it gets kind of crazy and Saw-like, because they have to assemble everything. So they'll go and they're like, their job is to make a new house. Like, we've got in some new things. It's a new house. Oh, forgot to mention something great. All the names of all the things are all in Swedish. And they're crazy freaking names. It's like the Schustergud, and that's like the thing that you can go buy. Right? Yeah.
Jorgen Keldenskog.
Yeah, and but that's like a stapler. And so everything you walk past is like just gibberish in this fake house. And these people are slaving away at making it. Like, this lady was trying to put together this table, like, while we were there. And she's like, I'm really sorry. I'm behind on making this table. I have to get it done. Because you can, in some kind of, like, Lord to Savant manner, you can be like, yo, I want that. Make it for me right now. And they have to go get it. They'll go down to the damn warehouse and build it for you and put it in your little cart. I watched this lady just go make me these chairs. And they left, and they came back with the chairs and made them.
You know, I've driven down I-35, and I see the big IKEA, big blue building with the bold yellow letters. And there's no windows on the building. And I've always wondered what it was like inside. And everyone jokes about IKEA and stuff. But until today, I have never heard that elaborate of a description of the store. Like, this is insider information.
Yes.
Like, CIA, war leaks or something. Like, shit I'm not supposed to hear, I'm supposed to experience.
Yeah, and then you sign the waiver. Like, they're outside right now. There's red lasers coming through the blinds to get me because I've given away all the secrets. You can obviously understand why this would be the place I would choose. Not only does it have all the food I ever need, it has apartments already built for me.
So yeah, go into that. The buffet, is that like a totally different area? Or is like the kitchens are
I never saw a buffet.
No, it's a full-on freaking restaurant.
Yeah, like I know there's a restaurant. There's in the IKEA in Dallas where I went, there's 2 restaurants. There's like a sit-down, they don't serve you, but it's like a nicer fast food style restaurant with like chairs and stuff. Think like Noodles and Company.
Kind of like Whataburger.
Yeah, like Whataburger, exactly. But then there's like, at the bottom by the exit, there's like a concession stand type. Like you would go into like Target and they have like the stuff. Yeah. And that's the place you can go and get like a dozen Swedish meatballs or a dozen cinnamon rolls.
Because you've been by the restaurant and you've been able to dwell on it.
Yeah, to smell it and think about it. And then you have like the last chance to get whatever it is. And then they have the take home like quantities of it.
Let me go back and say, by buffet, I really mean more like cafeteria.
Yeah.
But the food is out for you to be like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Which sort of feels like a buffet quality. It's just phenomenal. But the other reason I want to be there is because I want to National Treasure Uncover the Secret. Like, I'll be there all the time. So I can figure out, like the dog in the back pulling the levers, because it's got to be something just absurd. Like, absolutely absurd.
So you think it's the end of Silent Hill at IKEA?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
So I just I don't understand why there's even a reason for another choice. So knowing that I had two places, it's one.
Yeah.
It's really 100 places.
Okay.
My choices are totally lame compared to that. I'm changing them to IKEA.
Let's all just go to IKEA.
First, we need to talk about apple butter and horses on a stick, because luckily you wasn't Cracker Barrel.
What?
Did you change Cracker Barrel?
Oh, no. It was always... Cracker Barrel was one of them.
Christ. Oh, yeah, because you always come up with like 12 of them.
But we'll let John go next.
It was like Whole Foods and like McDonald's, so I'd never go and I'd always eat healthy. Like some weird like choice like that. I have nothing now after hearing the IKEA story.
I will tell you why you should pick McDonald's, because you don't have to just pick a restaurant that's necessarily local. I would pick Japan McDonald's. Japan McDonald's is so incredible. They do these battle royale style contests for burgers, and they make burgers based off of like prefixes of Japan, and they represent like the whole culture, and the people get hardcore into it. Like, it is truly a battle between like these 3 prefectures in Japan, and it's like whoever's burger wins is a true testament to like the capabilities of that place.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to eat it because it's in Japan.
Well, but like a Japanese version of the McDonald's.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm talking about.
like the rule is like you can't shop anywhere else. So like you living in Wichita, you can only go.
Well, there's no IKEA in Wichita.
It's a very unfortunate situation.
No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
interjected before you laid the ground rules. I say Japan McDonald's is on the table.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Shouldn't have
definitely
done
thought
that.
online shopping was still a thing you could do.
No, it's a store.
So I was like, well, fuck, I've got Amazon, so I
you
don't
could do
need...
like you could do Walmart, and then you could go to Walmart.com, but you couldn't go to BestBuy.com, couldn't go to Amazon, and you couldn't go to Target. You'd only be able to go to Walmart. So what's one store that you would go to? Sean is going to drive 2.5 hours away if he ever wants to not eat at home.
Only gotta shop once. Get everything I need. Except the food. I mean, perishables is bullshit.
Yeah.
But I could shop. I can shop online at IKEA.
Yeah.
Well,
They can
sure
send you all the couches you need.
I'm sure you can order
Swedish
food
meatballs.
from IKEA with the phone.
I guess Amazon works because they have that store now.
Yeah. You can buy anything on Amazon.
That's kind of cheating.
It works.
It's cheating.
Food.
It's not cheating. It's my choice.
I'm so disappointed that you cockblocked the Japanese McDonald's. I was trying to save his choice.
No.
All right, you're
We're
fucked.
not here to save choices.
Okay, let's blow yours
If
apart.
it has to be local,
It's whatever you want it to be, but you can't go anywhere else.
yeah. I don't know.
So, like, if I wanted Whataburger, which is my favorite burger joint,
Yeah.
I couldn't eat Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or Arby's. I could only eat Whataburger. And living far away from one, I can't eat out at all.
They're opening one here.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I know. I wanted
it's
to crush
fake
you.
news.
I wanted to crush you.
There was an article on Facebook my dad sent me that was like, haha, you got punked. And I open it and I'm like, wow, that really sucks. And I text my dad. I'm like, haha, very funny. That's kind of shitty for you to do. I got really excited. And he was like, oh, sorry, I'm driving. I didn't read it.
That's great.
He just sent me the headline. I was like, here you go. He'll be happy. So.
Damn.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Amazon and McDonald's.
There you go.
So that I'll never go to McDonald's because I don't like McDonald's.
That's okay.
And so I'll always be healthy, always be forced to cook at home, right? Great lifestyle living. And Amazon, because I can buy anything on Amazon.
You can buy groceries.
Yeah.
You're going to need them because you can't cook at home without them. Unless you're going to take your McDonald's home and cook it at home.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Fuck. Wait.
They
I'll
have
take it back.
5-pound bags of gummy bears on Amazon.
I don't like this question. I'm screwed no matter what I pick.
Well,
Tyler,
come to IKEA.
I'll go to IKEA.
I'm going to convince all of you by the end of
IKEA
this.
as the restaurant and Amazon as the store.
Oh,
Yeah, but I only picked
that's
one.
how you do it.
I'm good with my one.
Okay, you keep your one.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick IKEA as the restaurant.
Oh, you pick
And
IKEA as well?
Man, that's really good. Yeah, I was thinking Cracker Barrel. as my restaurant because I get a store with it.
But it's the worst store.
Yeah, but
you need to buy an old broken harmonica.
Yeah, it's the only store I can sneak in.
Yeah.
With my restaurant.
Buy one of those ant farms.
Yeah,
or
it has a lot of toys.
Sketch.
I'm in.
No, like the dumb ones though.
Yeah, it doesn't have like an SNES mini classic or anything cool.
No.
But, so yeah, I'd probably do Cracker Barrel as my restaurant. So they have chicken and dumplings.
You like Cracker Barrel? You've never once talked about Cracker Barrel until this moment.
Oh no, they have chicken and dumplings.
There have lots of places too.
Not good ones. Are you making that face like Cracker Barrel doesn't have good chicken and dumplings?
I've never had it. I thought most people go to Cracker Barrel for their breakfast.
They serve breakfast all day.
I know they do.
Yeah.
But that's like their thing.
I love
that
Cracker
and
Barrel.
finger traps and army men and
the closest Cracker Barrel though is like 15 minutes down the highway.
You can get one of those little rubber things you put on your face and it looks like you have a hickey.
Do you want to go to Cracker Barrel after this?
Kind of.
Me too. I want to play with some toys.
I love their apple butter. Apple butter is so... I don't know what's in it. I assume it's apple and butter, but it doesn't taste like what I assume.
What an astute observation.
It doesn't taste like apple and butter, though. It just tastes good.
Apple and butter, cinnamon, brown sugar.
Why would they be like apples and butter, man? We gotta mix this shit up.
Because they wanted something
really
to
good
taste
on toast, man.
It's good on an English muffin.
Yeah.
Is the top tier apple butter application.
I think...
you ever just eat it out of the jar?
Fuck yeah. Sometimes I eat the jar.
I used to think it was applesauce when I was a kid. Man, I'd pound it.
It just pounds it out, Big D.
Yeah.
Man, if I had to pick a store, I want to pick something cool, but not like garbage ass GameStop. I'd probably pick Barnes & Noble.
Barnes & Noble?
Yeah.
Magazines and Starbucks?
Yeah.
You get scones.
Yeah. Barnes & Noble's top tier.
Barnes & Noble.
Lots
You
of
wouldn't pick
lame
Best Buy?
mainstream books there.
You got all your appliances?
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but...
Because he doesn't get appliances. John doesn't.
IKEA?
Oh, he did pick IKEA. I brought you over to IKEA.
Yeah.
I don't think IKEA has appliances.
Yes, absolutely.
I think they have dishwashers, but I don't think they have like washers and
5
dryers and
burner
fridge
stoves and everything. You can buy everything you ever need.
I don't think that's real.
I promise you. Talk.
Google it.
Talk. Click.
Yeah, so I think that like Best Buy is my other choice that's bouncing around in my head. But
yeah, Best Buy was one for me.
maybe JCPenney's, they're going out of business. Just pick a dying company. I'd pick Barnes & Noble or Best Buy and then Cracker Barrel. Get myself some chicken and dumplings.
It's pretty good.
Is there anything else you want to say on the topic, Sean?
Dude, yeah, there's ovens and refrigerators and fucking...
They don't have washers and dryers, man.
I'm getting there, okay? I'm just scrolling through all the things they've got. They've got overhead vents. They've got... Oh, man, where's the washer and dryer?
Oh, jeez.
They don't have washers
I'm
and
kind
dryers.
of sweating.
Yeah.
Why would they not have that?
They don't have them.
Why?
In Sweden, they don't wash their clothes.
Oh, you would know. You're Swedish.
No.
Dude, they don't have washers and dryers. It's the one appliance they don't have. What is it about that? Is that part? See, that's the first clue. There's one clue that gets you started on your race. Uncovering the secret. And it's got to be the washer and dryer.
Has to be.
Hmm.
All right, well, I think that's going to do it this week on Hypothetically Speaking.
I
And
wonder why they do that.
you can find us at tablenight.com. You can also go to facebook.com/tablenight. You can find us on iTunes and Google Play Music. You can find me at TJMalt421. You can find John Reed at
John Reed Art.
You can find Sean Murphy at.
Later.
Okay. And we will catch you next week.
See ya.
It all makes sense.
Hypothetically Speaking is a Table Night production. I can't believe those assholes paid me $5 just for that.